When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The run from the shotgun. Got room to work. Hard running there. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Ali. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense is wide open. Turning it on. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Kentucky right back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kentucky! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of his speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And the ball's coming to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some moves.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Finds his man down the middle, headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown ball! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like he just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Quick spin on the run. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Spins away from the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's quick. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent. So that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for him?
I mean, the excitement level is through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, it's quick. Under fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. They've got a first down here to open the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now on first down from the 30. Running back searching for a hole. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Vols really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
And you see this more and more in football, in all sports, really, like analytics. It's the world of I'm going to go for it now.
For sure. Basketball, you shoot more threes. Baseball, try to hit for power. It's just the way it is.
Well, and at least in football, you kind of know the down and distance. You know how close you are to getting a first down. So maybe you play those percentages a little bit more, but it's definitely starting to prove itself.
And the Volunteers will try to punch it in on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Give to the big fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All they need is 1 yard, and they've got nothing on the last play. Here's third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. The QB runs it for 6.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's quick. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to his running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 7 over TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's quick. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, we always talk about the importance on defensive tackling. This secondary, they're going to have to really play with great effort and do a better job tackling these wideouts.
The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown ball. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through 1 tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Crosses the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Dropping back, it's quick. And the defense got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Kentucky will be forced to punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin got ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plows through the defense. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
They'll toss it to the left. The Vols will have a 1st down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quick completion on the out route. And the Volunteers get enough for the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The give to the fullback. The Volunteers have a 1st down.
Man, don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that 1st down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now. And
he's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run to the left. Can't get him to the ground.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. They finally get to him. The right way there to pick up the 1st down.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical. And this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. To the air. It's quick. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Right back to the well. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing game.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's quick. Quickly complete. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He holds it in and nobody's close. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't. And keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Volunteers need to pick it up on 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. A quick pass to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
The give to the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's quick. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Still looking. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Okay, ready?
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out and they looked prepared. They were calm, definitely confident, David. They were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.